Hi Warner boys and girls. I'm going to work with you today with sentences. Now, I know that you've learned what sentences are. Sentences are complete thoughts that start with an uppercase letter and end with a punctuation mark like a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. But today we're going to think about sentences even a little bit deeper than that. First of all, I don't know if you heard this word or not while you were in school, but sentences can be called simple sentences, which is one of the things that we're going to talk about today. Simple sentences. Or they can be called compound sentences. Today we're going to practice turning simple sentences into compound sentences. It makes our writing a lot more interesting and it's pretty easy to do. First, I want to review with you what a simple sentence is. A simple sentence is a sentence that has a noun and a verb in it. It has to be a complete thought. And to be a complete thought, you have to have a sentence that has a noun or a subject, the who or the what, and you have to have a sentence that has the subject doing some sort of an action, or the predicate, or the verb. So usually in simple sentences, we have a noun or the subject, the who or the what, and it's usually found at the beginning of the sentence. Then your sentence will have a verb in it or a predicate, and it's the action that that who or what is doing. And that's usually found after the subject in the sentence or towards the end of the sentence. Let's look at a simple sentence that I have up here on the board. The dogs can run. Remember, a simple sentence has a subject or a noun. So my subject is the dogs. It also has to have a predicate or a verb. The dogs can run. That's the action that the dogs are doing. The dogs can run. Now, I told you we're going to talk about taking simple sentences and turning them into compound sentences. Think about the word compound. It means two parts put together. So we're going to be taking a simple sentence and adding another simple sentence to it in order to make it a compound sentence. They are put together, this is very important, the two sentences are put together by a word called a conjunction. Now there's lots of different conjunctions, but there's only 4 of them that we're going to be working with today. And, but, so, and or. Those are the conjunctions that we're going to use today to practice taking a simple sentence, adding more to it to make it a compound sentence. Lastly, we need to remember, to be a compound sentence, you must, no choice about it, you must have a simple sentence on each side of the conjunction. So you have to have a simple sentence on this side. Then when you add your conjunction, you need to have a simple sentence on this side as well, meaning you need to have a subject and a predicate over here, just like you have a subject and a predicate over here. Now, I'm going to practice a few of them with you, and I bet you're going to catch on pretty quickly because it's not that difficult. So if this is our simple sentence, the dogs can run, we would have a period at the end of that sentence. But if we wanted to turn that sentence into a compound sentence, we wouldn't have a period anymore. We'd have a new kind of punctuation mark that some of you may already know, but some of you may find that it's new to you. It's called a comma. So instead of having a period, you would turn that period into a comma, which just means it has a little hook on the bottom of it. And you would add your conjunction word. In this case, I'm going to put the conjunction word but. The dogs can run, but the cats can run faster. Then I'm going to put my period. The dogs can run, but the cats can run faster. We already know that the dogs can run could be a sentence all by itself. We have to make sure that the next part of our sentence also has a subject and a predicate in order for it to be compound. The cats is our new subject. Can run faster is our new predicate. Therefore, we've created a new sentence, a longer sentence that's called a compound sentence. The dogs can run fast. The dogs can run, but the cats can run faster. Okay, we're going to practice some more. Let me move this poster out of the way. And we're going to check out these sentences now. Each one of these sentences is a simple sentence. It has a subject and a predicate. The subject comes first, the predicate comes next. My family went to the beach. Subject is my family, predicate is went to the beach. Next sentence, I did all my schoolwork. I is the subject, did all my schoolwork is the predicate. Next sentence, Mom thinks she will get the book from the library. This is a pretty long sentence, but it's still only a simple sentence because there's just one subject and one predicate. Mom is the subject, thinks she will get the book from the library is the predicate. And then lastly we have, they got to the meeting on time. They is the subject, got to the meeting on time is the predicate. Now, let's use our conjunction words and let's create compound sentences from these simple sentences. My family went to the beach. I'm going to change that period to a comma, and this time I'm going to use the conjunction and. And we had fun. I'm going to end that sentence with an exclamation point because I would love to be at the beach right now. My family went to the beach and, conjunction, we had fun. We is a new subject. Had fun is a new predicate. So we created a compound sentence. Let's go to the next one. I did all my schoolwork. I did all my schoolwork. I'm going to change my period to a comma. This time I'm going to use the word so. I did all my schoolwork. So, Dad took me to the park. Again, we have a compound sentence because after my conjunction, Dad is our new subject, took me to the park is our new predicate. I did all my schoolwork, so Dad took me to the park. Here's our next one. Mom thinks she will get the book from the library. I'm going to change my period to a comma, and this time I'm going to use the conjunction word or. Or she might just buy it. Meaning instead of borrowing it from the library, she might just buy it. Mom thinks she will get the book from the library, or she might just buy it. Our last one, they got to the meeting on time. I'm going to use the conjunction word but again, so that you can see that one and how it works one more time. They got to the meeting on time. Change my period to a comma. But all the seats were taken. Let's make sure that I have a compound sentence, meaning I have to have a subject and a predicate in the beginning part of my sentence and a subject and predicate in the ending part of my sentence. They got to the meeting on time, but all the seats, that's my subject, were taken. That's my predicate. So there you go. That's how we take a short, simple sentence and we turn it into a longer compound sentence. Now I want you to try it. I'm going to show you 4 sentences that I've written. I would like you to get a piece of paper or something that you could use. Maybe it's your computer, but something that you can use so that you can rewrite these 4 sentences, adding a conjunction to them and turning the simple sentence that I give you into a compound sentence. Let me show you what I mean. Here are 4 sentences for us to look at. Jill likes to go to the park. We could have pizza for dinner. I want to visit my friend. My alarm clock didn't go off. Now, all of these sentences, as they are, could have periods at the end of them, and they could be called simple sentences. They all have a subject and a predicate in them. They're a complete thought. But I'd like to make them longer with some conjunctions so that we can practice that. On this sentence, Jill likes to go to the park. I'd like you to use the word and to try to create a compound sentence about Jill at the park. Jill likes to go to the park, comma, and the next one is, we could have pizza for dinner, or, so please try to finish off that sentence and make it a compound sentence by using the contraction or. Let me go on this side, it might be better for you to see. I want to visit my friend, comma, but what might happen that you wouldn't be able to visit your friend? And the last one, my alarm clock didn't go off, so basically your job is to take the simple sentence that you've been given, put a comma in the conjunction that I'm expecting you to use, and then create a reason or something that you can add to the other side of the sentence to make it a compound sentence. Have fun with it. I'll see you later.